Okay, so going back to the not so true colors, after I've already explained red, white, and blue and all that stuff as being more of sacred colors, but another thing before I forget to mention, these horrible beings, this horrible entity uh, that I'm referring to anyway. They have several nasty habits. I'll get to that. There'll be another chapter called Nasty Habits of them, but one of the nasty habits that they do have, besides, the opposites thing and the reverse thing and all that stuff, is, they learn about certain powerful things, whether it be symbols or natural science or whatever, and will keep it from you, and then they will say, oh, that stands for us. That's us. We are and that's our symbol. That's just not, it was, let's just say here long before they ever got a hold of it. That's just, anyway, going back to the colors. So the red, white, and blue I've already explained. So we're going to go to red, white, and black now. If you notice, if you ever take a look at certain insurance commercials, that's the latest one, when the bad guy comes into the scene in a lot of the movies that you, or TV shows that you will watch, somehow has some kind of mixture of red, white, and black. I've even seen it where the guy will only wear red and white, but the guy himself is actually an African American gentleman or a black guy or a black man. And by the way, my eyes, just so it's known, are colorless. I don't see color. It is in the nature of speaking about people in color. I'm sorry. If you want me to see color, sorry to disappoint you. I just don't see one. I see your heart. I see your soul. And that's it. Anyway, but red, white, and black, as soon as the bad guy comes into the picture or the scene, somehow they're always associated with red, white, and black. You'll notice it on these big, bad corporate-owned, the latest one I saw, let's see, a commercial just today I saw, have been for the past 3 weeks or so, has been this new insurance commercial. They think of your big, bad corporate giants of cell phone companies. What are their colors? Think of your big bad corporate giants of department stores. Think New York. Think that may even start with the letter M. What are their colors? It's not very hard at all. Now, of all the color combinations it could be, I mean, think of your big gas stations. The insurance commercial was followed up with a gas station commercial, of which the uniforms were all, you guessed it, red, white, and black. Now, they did have a little smidgen of gold here and there, but the uniforms were predominantly mostly red, white, and black. And I don't have to tell you what the gold stands for. So that's just something for you to think about as to what they're stating when they do that. There's a lot of emphasis put on that, and I just wonder why. I mean, as I'm sitting here doing this, I've actually got things turned down here, but I do see a TV off here in the distance, and there was a new series coming up that hadn't started yet, but is entitled something something cult. And the main colors on that commercial were red, white, and black, of course. Now, I don't have to tell you whose colors those are supposed to, or that we are told, represent. Again, not God, but that other character, I shall say, that starts with an S. So just something for you to think about, people. To tell you the truth, I don't really, I'm not going to, just because, I don't condone the way they got their power, if what I hear and understand is correct, but just because I don't really necessarily endorse kings and queens, that's not going to stop me from liking purple. And at times, depending on the design of the clothing, red, white, and black can be really cool. So can red, white, and blue, depending, again, on the design of the clothing or whatever. So that's how I am. I leave my mind open and free. And it's a much happier world that way, people. All I'm saying is, if you like to be cautious like I do, and you want to understand things as they're stated, another thing I will cover later is what movies really are. We take them as entertainment, and I guess they could be to a degree, but that's not what they're really used for, people. As far as I have been able to understand, and I have not been able to debunk myself, and as far as what I've been communicated with, or I'm sorry, as far as what has been communicated to me, movies are not movies. They are, or their use is not, let's just say, just for entertainment. The actual main purpose of them is something completely different. That will take a lot of explaining, and I don't really have the time to do all that, but I will eventually get to it. But just keep in mind those colors, red, white, and black. You're going to see a lot of it, and I'm hoping it changes. But in case you're wondering why there's so many big corporate whatevers that start to have the colors of red, white, and black, and don't even get me started on all of the ones that have the wavy S or the half arc or the two half circles. That will literally just take up way more than 10 minutes. So, not so true colors. Red, white, and black, if you like that combination, like it because you like it, people. But my advice, don't associate it with what I just indicated that they are hoping you associate it with. Okay? That's not so true colors for me. I love each and every one of you, and talk to you later. Take care.